Okay, that's Moogambigai. I
So
can see a lot of joy in Moogambigai face, but I know what all happened in the exam time. Is it Moogambigai? The
yeah,
pressure
I
you had.
really
Huh?
want to share my lesson so that no one will do this mistake.
Come on, you should learn by mistakes, right? I like the interesting part is you go to wrong exam center. Yay! Imagine, guys, one person went to long exam center in the morning and realized this is not my center. Oh God. Okay, first, congratulations, Mohambiga. She did a wonderful job. She cleared the exam. Thing is, she has to travel a long distance to go for exam center. After traveling a long distance and realize that's not their center, oh man, what else you can expect in exam hall? So a lot of ups and downs in her journey, but at the end of the day, she did it. So I'm really happy for that. One thing I want to appreciate that Mohambiga from the beginning for the preparation. You're very stubborn on your process. You're very clear on your process. Even when people have this kind of last minute panic, they get nervous, they lose it. But I think you hold your nerves well, like Savita was mentioning, drink a water, stabilize. I believe you did something that hold you back. Give some thought process on your journey that can help more people. Yes, please.
Okay, so first thing is exam center. If we say for a college name and a location, we only think about like one location, right? So my husband is a very process oriented person. So I was like, I just gave this. Okay, now take me to this place. That's it. I did not even like bother any further. So and that day it was like a very the traffic was very high. So it is like already I was running to the exam center. It's not like walking. And the moment I reached, no one was there. So I thought, okay, I'm early to the exam center. And then they were telling me the exam center is 13 kilometers away. It's like in the same name, there are two centers,
God.
which is like not in a different place, just 13 kilometers away. Again,
I can imagine how you looked at your husband by that point. You looked at him and you gave a face reaction. I can realize how it would have been.
so I was like running again this side, and
Okay.
again the road is full of traffic. My husband was doing like running, chasing, and all. I was sweating. I was sweating
God.
badly. I didn't even utter a word. I was sweating. Okay, now my mind. Okay, will I get my money back if I cannot write the exam?
So which city is this Mohambigai? Which place is
Cochin, Cochin.
Cochin? Cochin. Cochin's road should be okay, I believe. Not as bad like Mumbai or Bangalore.
No, it was like raining heavily, so everywhere it is
Oh,
full of traffic.
oh God.
So if it is like
Okay.
normally 30 minutes, it takes 1 hour.
Oh God. Oh God. Okay. What time is your exam? What time you reached?
So exam is 9 and I reached around 8:15 that time. But
Ah,
again,
okay.
like the way is full of traffic, so the my expectation is 1 hour before to the center, but
Okay.
already I delayed by fifteen minutes, and in the place there were no one
Hmm.
to tell me whether this is a place, or finally like I got to know that okay, it is a different place.
All right.
Yeah.
Exam hall. What time you reach the exam hall?
8:15 I reached
Okay.
the incorrect exam center, and the
Ah,
right center I reached around 9:20.
9:20.
My
Okay.
exam is at 9.
Okay. Okay. This is going to be a really crucial, important point. People listening here. If 9 is exam time and you go by 9:20, what do you manage? How you manage that point?
So I called the center and
Ah,
I told them like this is what
on the
happened,
way.
and
Okay.
I need like support for that inform there and help me to write the exam.
Ah, okay. Okay.
So then like the moment I reached, they informed already.
That's nice.
So
That's
then
nice.
they allowed me to write the exam,
All
and
right.
then
All
that's
right. I think you made a issue handling. You quickly called them. That's a good
yeah.
thought process you made. You
Hmm.
call them. Huh? That's nice. At least you inform that I'm running late. Okay. Oh, that's nice. Okay. All right. So the regular checking process happened and 9:20 they allowed you to get into the exam hall.
Yes, yes, they allowed me.
Okay, fantastic. So when you go settle down, how was your mindset? Nervousness?
No, once I reached the exam center and they said like you are okay to write the exam, I was okay. Because I'm not
Ah,
ready to like postpone the exam. I want to write it.
close it that day. Okay, great job. Great job. Okay, that's nice. Good to hear about it, that you managed to get on time, or at least 20 minutes. How was the exam? What is your exam experience?
Exam experience. Two things I find it very useful when I was writing. One is like the highlight option and strike through option. I
Hmm.
did not use it in my practice exam. So the
Hmm.
moment I started, since I was like little nervous because of the things, I immediately like when I read, I just highlighted the key words. And
Ah.
when I was reading the answers, whichever I felt like 100% this is not right, I just strike through.
Uh-huh. Help people around here. When you say strike through, it's a screen of a Pearson, and you
Yeah.
have one question at a time.
Mm-hmm.
There's a strike through option. Where
Mm-hmm.
is this icon in the screen?
It is top left.
Top left. Should I every time click the menu or it is open icon? It's a
Uh-huh.
sort of screen.
Okay, so there is two ways to do it for highlighting.
Hmm.
So for initial 5 questions, I was like clicking drop down,
Hmm.
selecting the color, and trying which was like wasting my time. So
Yes.
then if I click directly, then also it is getting highlighted. That drop down is only to select the color.
What do you mean by click directly?
Click directly, there is a option called highlight, right? So if you click
Ah.
directly, it gets highlighted.
Okay. Why I ask this question specifically is
Hmm.
there are people who every time go to file, the menu, and then choose it, and then come back and highlight it, which
It
is
wastes a
a
lot of
time
time.
killing process, a time killing process. So what I'm hearing from you is in the top you see just click the highlight and then
Mhm.
highlight it. When you say highlighted, it just covers the whole sentence, isn't it? With the
No,
color.
no. If I
Hmm.
like click the word, I'll be able
Ah,
to color only that word.
that part.
Just it's
Okay.
like using my mouse. If I like select that part, I'll be able
Ah,
to
ah.
highlight it, and that was like very helpful for me.
Okay, okay. How useful it is in the exam hall when you do that?
Because see, when we do the mock test, we read, and when
Hmm.
we read half through, we forget like what we read. If the question is like big, or
Hmm.
if we are not focused completely. But
Hmm.
this helped me. Second time, I do not read the whole question. I just see the keywords, and I am
Hmm.
able to match it with the answer.
Okay, okay. Makes sense. First 10 minutes when the exam is starting, Pearson runs a short video, help video or
Hmm.
help instruction. In this help instruction, are they giving inputs on how to use this menu?
Actually, I did not see the video.
Ah, so nice, huh? Buy a mobile, don't read the menu, start using. Okay, that's how it is. All right, all right. Thanks for this input. I think you should listen to that. That will help you, right? That's a good point.
Right.
All right, good. That one I heard. Highlight. What is the other one you said? Strike.
Strike through. That was like also really helpful because
Ah,
when there are 4 options in the
ah,
mind, we think that okay, this is not right. But sometimes when you reread it, you do
hmm,
not remember, right? So
hmm.
again, we have to like once you strike through, it's like very clear. Only 2 options, and I have to select one among them.
Okay, let me clarify this. Highlight is for the question.
Huh.
Strike through is for answers.
Yeah. That's how I used it.
Okay, I think that's how it works also, I believe.
Okay.
And strike through, how is it? Is it the menu outside or it's inside? Where I
It's
have,
again like in the left top,
okay.
second to the highlight option.
So there is a button highlight, click it, you get highlight. There is a button strike, click, you get it. Okay.
Yep.
All right, all right. You are giving $1 million tip for the people.
Okay.
Fantastic. Nice to know. Did you use this for most of the questions, the two options?
Uh, this I used 80% of the questions.
Wow.
20% I felt like, okay, I'm like kind of running short of time.
Yeah.
Even then, I used the strike through option. I did not go for highlight, but
Ah,
strike through, I almost used it for everything.
yes, yes. Why I want to say this is I do have a person who is from Europe. He took this exam, and this guy said he spent first 60 questions playing with this. And he said it took a lot of time for him to do the stuff there. So maybe he's not good with the mouse, and yeah, there are
Hmm.
some people who go slow with their mouse actions, right? So
Right.
it's individual, each individual
Hmm.
preference whether to go
Yep,
or not to go. Okay,
yep.
all right, good. That's a good tip. Right. So how was your time management?
Time management, first 60 questions, I was like, I was able to do it. Like, I marked 3 questions for review. because I
Okay.
was like a little confused with that. For that, those questions also I had this highlights and all so that I could like review it, and
Hmm.
I was on time. Around 70 minutes, 70, 75 minutes, I'm done with the
First to
first.
60. First 60. So which means in the clock you have 230 minutes. From 230 deducts
Fine.
70,
Uh-huh.
which will be 160 in your clock. In your clock, it shows 160 by the time you're done with the first 60.
155, kind of
155. Okay,
around that
nice.
range.
Nice. Then you took a break.
Yes.
All
For
right.
break, I took a bottle filled with hot water, and also
Ah,
I had this herbal tea kind of mixed in it.
You,
And I
you,
had a box full of like nuts and
ah,
fruits.
it
So
doesn't look
I
like an exam. It's some like a tea party with your husband. Okay. Okay. Nuts, tea. Okay. What else you had?
that's it.
Nice. China tea. Yeah. All right. Good. But you're already sweating heavily when you go to the exam hall. I think it's a calm down will take half an hour, 1 hour. Then, all right. All right. I know it's very important. You need to take a break. You have to eat something. Very much important. Okay, good. So second slot, third slot, how was your time management?
Um, Second slot 70 minutes, and third
Okay.
slot I had like 5 minutes extra.
Okay.
So that I did like review the questions,
Review questions.
and
Okay. Then one
I
ask with you. When you say I want to review a question, where is the flag? Where should I click it?
so when I mark the questions, you'll not see like where which question and all, but when you finish the first slot or second slot, you will get a review screen.
Mm-hmm.
In that
Okay.
review screen, there is a flag, there is a column which
Mm.
says like a mark for review.
Very
It
good.
will be
Very good.
colored. So I just clicked that question, and once done,
Okay.
we should not go to next option. There is a
Mm.
next option also. If we click
Mm.
next option, it will go to next question. So what
Mm.
we have to do is there is a bottom left, there is a option,
Okay.
end review session. So
Okay.
you have to click that, yeah, get back or some option, back option. So you
Nice.
have to do that to get to the main screen.
Good job. Good job, Mohammed. Good, okay. Thanks for giving all this, bringing the picture of how the exam look like. So, information to everyone watching here. First thing, there is a simulation question paper model, which is not model screen itself in Pearson portal. So if somebody want to really get the feel of how the exam look like, please get in there, see how the layout look like. You get an idea. Number one. Number two, in the exam hall, first 10 minutes, there is an instruction video, which they help to tell how it works. If anyone want to really learn this, these two portions are there. But still, Mohammed really helped us. How does it look like? So Mohammed, key part now. This is the exam. How was your preparation? What was the practice exams? How you did it?
Okay, so preparation, I joined ShriLearning 1 year back.
Ah,
Okay, when I joined, it was like a company funded thing, but I
mm,
crossed all the timelines. Every time I open the book, I'll be telling my family that, oh, when I open the book, I feel like okay, I'm like writing some board exams. I get like I feel very scary.
okay.
To see the book itself, I feel scary. So I read couple of chapters and I'll forget everything. This is how my journey was, for months together. And then
Mm,
at one point I decided I'm going to do it.
mm,
Okay. And then even I remember or I forget, I'm going to read it and I'm going to go with mock. That's how I read through the book and I
mm,
gave the first mock. First mock I got around 62,
mm,
and I shared the results with you, and you said, "Okay, you are like getting there." Then I said, "Okay, I think I'm on the right track."
mm,
Then I pay. I think after second mock, I paid the fees and blocked the schedule.
mm.
That
Again, okay, like
huh,
what Savita mentioned a few minutes back. First, block the date.
block the date. Block the date. That is important
Okay.
because that gives you highest level of seriousness. There was a medical emergency in my house, and
Oh,
I had my laptop and books in the hospital, and I was reading.
that's
It's
tough. Okay.
yeah,
Mm,
it's like whenever I had some time, I had to, because I have a bigger stake in front of me.
mm,
If I'm
mm,
not gonna do it, I'm gonna lose it. So
mm,
and so I had to, like, after registering for the exam, it's like never looking back. You
Good,
you go forward.
good. Good.
And every time in every exams and all, like I had this doubt factor, will I be able to clear? Even in last week Sunday prayer, when I was talking to you, that time my final mock score was not good. It was like backwards.
What is your highest score in full exams?
64 is my highest score.
Highest score. When you
Hmm.
go to main exam, how do you found? Is it are we close to each other? What you practiced? What is in the main exam? How was it?
I find it comparatively easy.
Which is easy?
Main exam was easy.
Are you making people happy here?
Not sure, but again, it's my experience. There is a disclaimer. That's my experience.
Okay. Okay. All right. So what do you mean by easy? Question
Uh,
intensity level, language.
so I can give an example. Last day I was taking a chapter wise or 40 question mock. I saw a question and the answer is little slow. Answer is little, so I forgot what was the question.
Yeah.
Okay, so then I was like, oh my God, if I get questions like this, I don't even know what it is. I was in
Mm,
that mode. There were like a lot of new terminologies. I was
mm.
like getting to know whenever I hit any new exam, there'll be some new concepts there. But when I was writing the actual exam, everything was scenario based. I would say like 95% it is scenario based, and
Mm.
5% I got one per question. Otherwise, it's all scenario based.
All right, all right. So while you practice exam, if you understand the terms and the concepts, this helps you to think in scenario in main exam. Can we say something like that? It makes you to think like that. You
Uh,
get the idea.
Yes, and one more thing which really helped me is when I was like analyzing what went wrong, why my scores are going backwards, I could see that I do not get the flow right. For example, when the project charter is created, is it like before project management plan? Is it like after project management plan? So I had
Mm,
these confusions. So what I did is like I did not have much time. These and all
mm,
I was identifying a day before my exam, right? So what
mm.
I did is like I went to ChatGPT and I asked, give me real time
Scenarios. Okay.
scenarios, what a project manager do, or in a application, what
Nice.
happens step by step with list of documents.
Very good. Very good. Good
And I
use of
asked it
yeah.
to give to me like a story that I can
Ah,
remember.
yeah, yeah, true, true. That I keep saying that use AI efficiently. Ask questions, challenge AI. That will really help you. Very good. Good job. In exam hall, are they giving AI to use?
No.
So no artificial intelligence in exam hall, only natural intelligence, NI. Okay. All right. Good job. Thanks, Mohambigai. That's really, really gives a scenario for us, everyone. What was your situation in exam, before exam, in exam, and preparation of the exam? If you want to share some tips for the people who are preparing, what will be your inputs?
First thing is like when we start, we not necessarily we have to figure out everything. So we think that way. I also thought that okay, when I start, I have to be figured out everything. But no. First, anyone like here planning for exam, just start it and be regular to Sunday prayers. That part I missed it, because the
Ah,
reason why I'm telling Sunday prayers is uh, in uh, last to last Sunday prayer, you were like telling that, okay, don't prepare anything, but you just go through notes. But I was like, oh my God, I didn't even prepare notes. I was like completely going.
okay.
Then I was like doing a reverse engineering. Okay, now I'm gonna like ask Infinity and ChatGPT like give me short notes for each
Okay.
chapter, and then
Okay.
I was like preparing. Okay, for me, I connect things with examples. So
Hmm.
I asked examples, and I started preparing notes 2 weeks before. So
That's
I was
good.
like fine tuning things
Nice.
with whatever that is being discussed in Sunday prayers.
Hmm.
So yeah, be regular to Sunday prayers, and yeah, doubt will be there. You will be doubtful till the till the moment you receive your you know pass sheet, but go for
Yep.
it. Just
All
fix
right.
the date, go for it. That's it.
Very good. Very good. Just do it. That's the
Just
message.
do it. Just do it. That's it.
Fantastic. Great. Good. Super, Mohammed. I'm really happy for your success. And I'm sure you gave a good treat for your partner, your husband. Really,
Yes,
right?
after the exam, I was asking him, don't ever say that you are a organist.
Oh, come on. He dropped you again, right? 13 kilometers of driving. What was his heartbeat while driving, right? It's
He,
pretty,
he
yeah.
he told me that I was like, even I know I hit some cars or some vehicle, I would have sorted out later after dropping you.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because he has to manage you lifelong. You'll keep telling this, right? One day he don't want to mess up there. See, he can already think about the risk management in his mind. What else could happen? Poor man. Okay,
Right,
good. But
right.
still, it's a good team effort. I think these things will be a little more careful. People are watching this. Look at the address clearly. Go to the location view a week before. I know for it's long distance.
Yeah.
If not, I recommend people to go to the location before, read the details in Pearson website, how the exam layout look like, what all I should carry with me. I think that 30, 40 minutes, if you spend time, very good. Even eatables, plan the previous evening. Pick up and pack it up. Keep the ID cards. Your ID should be photo ID. Don't take your voter card, other those stuff. It should be photo ID with your signature. They ask your signature to be there and it should be mapping with the signature. Some places will be very strict. The signature should map. Don't wear too many ornaments. They ask you to remove the ornaments. If you have a glass, they will scan your glass. Metal detector they will use. Each city has a different rules. So don't go very easy. Be well prepared. That will be good for us. Yeah, that's a good thing. That's a good thing. Thanks, Mohambique, for coming up here and being very transparent to share what happened. Right? You could have hidden everything and say that all went well, right? But you are so open and transparent, sharing what happened really helps most of us here. Great enough. Great enough. Any questions to Mohambique? Does anyone have something to share, discuss with her?
I have a question actually.
Yeah, please.
My scenario is similar to yours, like my story, because I've been following you since last week. I think you came into the Sunday prayers, and I've seen some of your mark reports too. Mine is similar. I'm confident in the topics, but I have exam phobia basically. Uh, like I just wanted to know how you got more confident with the exam because your percentage and my percentage are similar in the marks, like 60 to 65, 65 to 70 somewhere. So, like, how you got more confident in the exam?
Okay, so first thing is, there is no second option for me because I was like about to join a new job in a different country after 2 days from my exam, 2 to 3 days from. So there is
Mm.
no other way to come back. So
Yeah.
what I was doing to make sure that my stress level is not impacting, I was doing meditation. It sounds crazy, but I was doing meditations, and I have this note where I every single day, every morning I wake up and I write that okay, I'm PMP certified. Maybe
Mm,
sounds crazy, but I do that. I
true.
was like doing for months together.
True. That's nice. That's nice. Positive mindset.
Yeah,
That's
yeah. I was
that's
like
important.
doing a lot of, those kind of things. And I was telling myself, okay, even like when I was like attending last Sunday prayers, I was telling myself, okay, next week I'm going to share my success story in the call.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
those
positive.
kind
That's
of things
positive.
I tried.
Good then. Good then. Thanks for that positive note. I strongly believe this. Until you jump, you may not know you fly or fall down. So you have to jump. So I think that's your situation now. You have to jump, no other go. But again, connecting with the question, the scores, what we see 65, between 65 to 70, 73 is a very decent score to clear the main exam. As Mugabe is pointing out, the main exam is at times close to ShriLearning or one level below ShriLearning. If you're a very lucky person, it can go one level above ShriLearning. If you're a very lucky guy, okay, you pray God very well, you are a nice person always, you will be the guy who bugged heavily. The one level can go up. But when you practice tree learning very well, if you are crossing 65, 70, 75, I will tell you walk to the exam chest up, which means you've done all the groundwork. Now just go hit the exam, it's on your way. That's what I will say. Yeah.
And one more thing I want to mention to you, Shri, like I saw your message in the morning that you mentioned that okay, you are PMP certified. Then like in the morning itself, I typed you a message saying that I passed the exam.
Ah.
Before even going to exam, I typed and I kept it in draft.
Oh. Oh, that's interesting.
And also I wrote a LinkedIn post. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
before even like the moment I registered for the exam, I wrote a post that okay, I'm already like passed, and I kept it. I was
Nice.
creating proofs to tell my mind that I've already done.
Good. That's impressive. Really, I appreciate the positive mindset. Great, Moogambigai. Once again, thanks a lot for coming up here, sharing all your inputs. I'm sure it's going to help a number of people here. Yeah, round of applause for your great achievement. Good job. Good job. Great. That's Moogambigai with us, and now Mahesh has a lot of patience to wait. I should not delay further to Mahesh. Mahesh, what a patience you have, man. All right, one more person who cleared a PMP recently. How many days back, Mahesh, you cleared exam?
Last Monday, 14th of July.
14th. Okay, 14th of July, you cleared the exam. So congratulations, Mahesh. It's really happy to see. I have seen you very consistent on the class. I have seen you very consistent on this Sunday prayers, right? It's
Yes.
like a Mohammed pointing out a few minutes back, be regular, right? That's more important. Give a little highlight why you thought PMP, how it's going to help you.
Yeah. So before I start, first of all, thank you, Shri, and thank you to all the other members of the ShriLearning for helping me and getting this exam pass.
Great.
The reason why I opted for PMP is because the current role which I am performing in my organization is kind of project coordinator role, managing all the technical plus management related stuff, delivering all the stuff from start to end. But my designation is still not showing that one. So in future, if I want to switch or if I want to switch within my organization to a higher level, I need to show that yes, I have some certification already did, which is one of the most difficult, like PMP, with this project coordination and the management experience. Then that will definitely help me either in my company or in another company. So that was the motivation behind for
Okay.
PMP.
Okay. Great. Good to know. Good to know, Mahesh. That's really good. So, you know what people look for in a success story because you have watched many success stories.
Yes.
If when you are preparing for a success story, what you're expecting from these people?
Be consistent because to be very frank, I'm a very intelligent guy. Like Shri used to talk in his classes, backbenchers just
Last
pass
bench.
engineering, 60-65% in engineering, not more than that. So for me, it's the key is to be consistent, go through the concepts again and again. Of course, use the chat GPT or any AI tool which you like. That will give you the examples for that particular concept. So that will be very easy to understand what actually that concept is all about. And for me, solving as many questions as you can, that will be my success mantra to all. Because I
Okay.
did the same thing. I went for a lot of 10 questions, 40 questions, 60 questions. I went for 4 full mocks. Because I'm not very much interested in doing the book reading 2-3 times. One time I did it, so I was okay. But for me, solving the question based on the concept is only possible when you try multiple questions on that particular scenario.
Got you.
For an example, like we have 3 types of procurement, but in book it's straightforward definition. But when you solve the question, you will get confused because they ask in such a trickier way that you need to remember what exactly that concept is. So that can come only when you solve the questions. You know what they're asking, what is the terminology they're using, because in the one term, the answer can change. So for me, solving questions is a primary key for me.
That makes me to ask one question. We heard from Moogambigai now that the exam was more okayish comparing to what she did in ShriLearning. What was your version?
Yeah, for me, exam was tough. And that I will not lie. I already mentioned this in the chat also. For me,
Ah,
it was very tough. Not tough, but the one which I gave fourth mock, I felt very difficult in the ShriLearning. So similar kind of level was there in the
you
PMP
saw
exam.
in the main exam. The fourth
Yeah,
exam in ShriLearning, that was your level.
yeah.
Ah, okay. Okay.
There I
Which was
only
equal
scored
to that. Okay.
60, 61 only in the fourth mock.
Fourth, that's what you got. Okay.
So that kind of paper was there. Few
Okay.
questions were very straightforward, so I don't have to think anything, just go and tick and next.
Okay.
There are good number of questions on the hybrid, which I was not expecting, but it was there.
Mm.
And then
Mm.
most of them are scenario based, good mix of agile,
Mm.
60% and 20-25% predictive, 10
Okay.
12% hybrid, and few 2-3% are pretty straightforward. I got 4 drag and drop, which were very simple. I did
Ah,
only one, and I
ah,
got one calculation, only one out of 180.
okay.
That was
Okay.
the combination of the paper.
Okay. Okay. Mahesh, one question. How lengthy the question is? Because sometimes I hear from people the questions are so lengthy, long. It took long time to read for me.
No,
How
it's
is
a two, three lines. On an average, two and a half, or max 3 line questions. Only
uh,
the computation one, the formula one, it is having 4 to 5 lines. But
oh
the rest of the questions were decent, two and a half, max 3.
uh-huh. Is it optimistic, pessimistic one?
Yes, but it has some
It
addition to that. It's not very
some tweaks.
straightforward.
Of course,
Yeah.
some flavor will be added on top of it.
Yes.
Okay, interesting. Interested about time management. How was your time management main exam?
Time management was perfect. For every section, I had few questions. Then near about 10, 12 question, I need to review it for every section. I did
Okay.
it without any issues. So the time when I clicked last question to be reviewed, my time was finished. So for me, time management was particularly fine. I didn't face any issues. So it
Okay.
went very well,
Okay.
to be very
Okay.
frank.
Look like all went systematic for you, or what you
Yes.
thought has happened in the exam, except the tough level was a bit high.
Yeah. For me, it was high, to be very frank.
No, we know, right? PMI has millions of questions.
Yes.
And when I used to use AI to learn, don't you think PMI will use AI to improve the question?
Yes.
Right? They can use an AI when you are answering the question based on your answering ability, they could increase your intensity also. We don't know, right? How PMI is handling, no one knows. So question paper is tricky for some people. Some people goes moderate, some less moderate. Yeah, it's a kind of. So what I understand from you is the fourth level of exam. What you saw was, yeah, that's exam. But what is your highest score in ShriLearning? Any
78. But that was mostly
78?
all repeated questions, Shri.
Some of the
So
repeated questions you got there, 78. If not next to that, what was your best score?
72.
72. So you are in the range of 70s. Okay, okay. All right, that's interesting, Mahesh. Mahesh, one question to you. People here feel bored reading the book. Some could think that, what if I skip reading? I only practice question. Can I clear the exam?
First, the most important thing, as you always mention, first go through the book because that will give you the advantage. What
Mm,
exactly we are going for exam, what contents we have. So
mm,
that knowledge you need. And based on that, if you are not sure that, okay, this concept is not very clear from the book, you have always the AI tool, or you can always ask Shri or Rahul. They will
mm,
definitely help.
mm,
So reading book is important. One
mm.
time is definitely recommended. Not more than that. If you're not very like me, I'm not very much interested in reading all the books 2, 3 times. But one time you should go it.
Okay, okay. No more. You cannot say backbencher going forward since you cleared PMP. Well, now you come to the standard of what market is looking for.
Because for me, I need to go through it. It's not like once I go through it and I know I remember everything. I need to spend some time, analyze it, use AI concepts, solve the question paper. Then only it will be very clear for me. So I'm
Very
talking
good.
from general point of view.
Yep, yep. I got you. I got you. But you apply now, looking at the next stage, you cleared PMP now. What is your domain? What is the nature of job? Where are you going to apply it?
I will be first doing in my own organization. I still see there is a vacancy maybe in coming 1 year. So I
Mm,
will be using that first there. If not, then I will look for others.
perfect, perfect. Because the hard work what you put right now is not getting certificate.
Yeah, need to implement the same thing.
You have to materialize the value out of, okay, you got the certificate. What is next? I
Yes.
should get a growth, promotion, or a salary hike, or feel good in my job. Something should happen, right? That's more important. When somebody says, Shri, I'm not going to read the book, I'm going to practice only question, clear the exam. Maybe you'll clear the exam. I will not deny, maybe, but tomorrow when you go to senior manager role, someone is asking you how to do risk management. You will not tell that I practice 100 questions in risk management, but I don't know how to do risk management. You'll be like, what? Are you kidding me? So, which means that you need a structural approach to apply what you learned. That's more important, isn't it?
Yeah, book reading is important. At least one time you should do it thoroughly. It's not like, okay, I'm just, yeah, well, okay, this first page is done and second page is no. Do it once, only once if you want, but through proper
Well
dedication
said. Well said. Well said.
so
Good.
that you don't have to repeat it again and again.
Yeah,
And just
true,
take
true.
down the notes, as Shri always mentioned, in our own language in notebook.
Yes.
That will help you when you very close to exam.
Well said. Well said. Good. Once again, thanks a lot, Mahesh, for coming up here and sharing your views. Yeah, I've seen you more sincere and regular to the program. Probably we're going to miss you in the Sunday prayers. Can't see you around. And but one thing for the people who cleared, Moogambigai, Mahesh, Savita, I too have few people who cleared examination. They couldn't join today. Please join our Elite group. We have a Elite community. Elite communities for the people who cleared the exam. There, two things are happening. One is what to do for the next promotion growth in my job. That is happening. I like that. Everyone likes it. Somebody says there is a managerial post available in Australia, America, in India, in Pune, Bangalore. They talk about it, job opportunity. Okay, that's fine. I like it. Beyond this, what I like in that group is someone in the group says, hey, I want to talk about something on this topic. I can present it. So what ShriLearning is doing is we are opening up a platform for people to present in front of set of people and share the knowledge. Like what we do our regular Sunday classes, there are some classes happening. So I request you to join those groups, materialize your knowledge, improve from there. That's more important. Yeah.
One last thing I forgot to say, but in this journey, my wife supported me well. So most of the credit goes to her also, which I have.
Oh, that's important. Good you made it, man, before your dinner time comes.
Yeah, because I have 2 years son, so you know how it goes, especially when you are in the
Oh,
Europe.
busy house, man. Busy house. Good. I think it's a PMP is a kind of a family effort, all the place, isn't it? Age of 30s and 40s, we need really a back support from family. Someone has to be there. Fantastic. Good.
About
Yeah, go ahead.
about exam center, it was totally professional, no issues at all. 10 out of 10 to the Utrecht center.
Where is it?
Pure
Where is it?
Utrecht.
Or you're sitting in Netherlands.
Yes, Rotterdam. I am from Rotterdam. And
Then you shouldn't talk anything about centers. Everything should be perfectly managed.
not a no complaint at all.
Right. They're very good. They're very professional on that part. Okay. Good to know, Mahesh. Good to know, Mahesh. I see Mohammed putting hands up. Let me listen to her. Yes, Mohammed.
Only one pointer I want to say, which I felt like I would have done earlier. So after going through a chapter for the last few weeks, I like after I finish some chapter, I write a chapter-wise exam. So that made my learning little more sincere. If we do not have something to assess, we just like read it. We will not try to understand the concepts in depth, right? So I felt, oh, I should have done it when I started. So maybe if someone
Okay.
is like trying to start the chapters, then they can like test it. So then if something is going wrong, then reread the concept. So it will be like much faster.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Thanks, Mogami. I appreciate your input. Great. All right. That's a good lot of inputs today. I think today I found very valuable inputs about what should not do, what should do. Both we heard today. Is anyone having any specific question for the people who are here who successfully cleared?
I have a question actually. Again, in terms of time management, if there are tougher questions, for instance, I just like to mention the fourth mark, since Mahesh brought it up. The questions are pretty lengthy in the fourth mark, like 5 lines, sometimes 6 lines. If the questions are really tough and you feel like you're unable to answer in 1.5 minute, what do you suggest is the best strategy to answer such questions actually?
If you ask me, I followed some mindset concepts. So whenever in any exam, if you see any questions, whether they ask if PM, what will we do next, or what will be he will think or he will do first. So in that case, the answer always not the actions. It will be evaluation, checking with the team, analyzing the available options for that particular scenario. So I use that kind of trick. So for example, if there is a question like if team member is not performing well, so it's only related to team member. So you will always have answers to
Talk to
check
him.
with the team member, not with the entire team. So that kind of concepts or mindset you have to use to eliminate the answers and get the question correct. So I use that kind of things, but this comes only when you solve the questions. Many you realize that okay, whenever it is the first step, no one take the action. But if they ask what should he do, then it's action. So then we need to look for what action PM project manager can take and which is the proper one out of the four. So this way you can also. These are only tricks.
Small nuances, but I need to be caretaker.
Because time management is really necessary. You cannot solve all the questions given
Yeah.
the given set of time with all. So you have to use some tricks to get it out.
Yeah. Understood. Thank you.
What I was doing is mostly the match the following question. I got 2 to 3 questions. So I started with what is like what I was like very sure about it. Then I was like coming to the one which I do not know. So this saved me time. And then like of a PERT question I wasn't sure. So what I did is like I highlighted the things and I marked one answer and I flagged it. So then when I was PERT question came in for my last 60. So what I did is I had 4 minutes extra. So I used that 4 minutes extra for solving this question.
Ah,
Thank you.
okay. The valuable inputs there. Fantastic, fantastic. Really, really a great day. I think it's very useful information coming up here. I also see a lot of happy face after clearing the examination. It's more important. Celebrate the success. Don't wait that I cleared PMP, I'll get promotion, then I'll celebrate. Celebrate what you have right now because one of the toughest certificate you cleared. It is not about the exam certificate is a tough. The process what you went through. You came out of some of your routines which you're doing 6 years back, 3 years back, and you broke that routine. You wake up early, you read, you focus, no politics, no cinema, no mobile, no television. This routine break is a big, big thing. If you've done that, that's a great success. If you somehow like this routine, please keep up with you. If you like it. If you don't like, no, I want to go back to my same old routine. Yeah, you're free. We'll leave it to you. But I felt it's more useful as I'm following for a few years. Maybe it will be useful for you also. Yep. Great then. And round of applause to you again. Thanks a lot for coming up here. Good job. Good job.
Thank you.